try to dig the base out for my air source heat pump. There. So I've got that big tree stump there, I've got quite a few roots. I'm getting through. Can you see the wood pigeon there? He's trying to pull twigs off to make his nest. He's got one. Here he comes, look. It's hot again. My son's just called in and says I should be out in Buttercup, my little car, or out on my bike. I need to get this digging done, so I might do that later. So let's crack on. So that's the base for my air source heat pump dug out. Now I'm going to get it stoned up, whacked, and is that a word? Whacked, compacted, and got all my stone in and levelled. That's about the first 100mm compacted. I build it up in layers. My mate made me that, all metal. And it must be 15 kilos a bit. Bloody thing's heavy. Right, I'm going to get some more stone in. Right then, so what I've done, I've laid this base up in layers, so there's 2 layers of about 100mm, and put the first layer in, compacted it, put the second layer in, compacted it, and I've just tipped in the 3rd layer now. So I'm going to roughly level that with my shovel, then I'm going to level it with my laser, then I'll compact it, and then my shuttering will sit on the top of this for the base for the air source heat pump. So let's get it levelled up. I think that's level there. It's all about nearly level. Let's just give it a little. I'm gonna make some shuttering next, get it shuttered up. I'm gonna drop some mesh in it as well, because I'm just conscious of this tree being close by, well, tree roots, and I've got other trees as well in proximity, so some mesh in it will just assist it. I haven't got any, so I'll put up a post on Facebook, see if anybody's got a bit. I only want a couple of metres square. See if anybody's got any kicking around. Well, I found myself really confused this morning. Backstep a bit. I got some ply out and I'm gonna cut that down into strip, like the shuttering from my air source heat pump, but it's quite cool at the moment. So I thought, right, I'll connect my water main and then stone up and barrow and shovel all my stone while it's cool. So I've come in to identify which water main was which. There, because I've got two. One's my main one and then one leads off it. And I'm just hoping it's marked behind there, because I got myself really confused. I came out and I'm 99% certain I know which one it is. But I could have sworn I wrote on them which one was the main one and which one goes to the shed. Can't find any markings at all. Well, I think I know which one's which. Look, that's got green and yellow tape on. And that's got the green and yellow tape on. But when I went yesterday, I wanted 2 stop ends, and I didn't need 2 stop ends. I really needed 1, and they only had 1, so I've got to get the stop end right on this, because when I turn it on, all water will come out. So I just need to be 100% certain. When you're putting water mains in, you always want to make sure you cover all the ends of the pipes, so you get nothing, no grit or muck inside. Because when you turn your water on, if you've any little filters or strainers in all your taps, all they do is fill full of grit. So when you connect everything up, it pays just to go around and just clean them all out, just to be certain. Wipe. Hang on. Don't ever forget your stiffener. Let's get that on. Oh, hey up. Oh, wow. That's it, that's on. You want them nipped up, but you don't want to force it. I'm just going to move this, dig a bit out to get this blue pipe over a bit more, just so I've got myself a bit more play on this, a bit more to play with on this blue pipe, just for doing the connection and everything. I'll cut it there. I've got my water main connected. It's not leaking. I've turned all the stop tap on and everything. Everything's fine. I've removed that piece of black redundant pipe which came out that, I don't know if you can see it, as a bit of a white socket down there. I'll dig all that out and it'll come out anyway when I remove this gate and sort it all out. And then I need to bung up that pipe down there, so I'm just gonna make a bung for it. You just wanna, I can't break it out because it's in a big chunk of concrete. There's a chamber down there, so I just want to leave it where it is and bung it up. You've just got to think about whatever you bung it up with, you don't want to fall inside and block your drain. So I'll show you what I've done in the past. Well, I believe to good effect because I've never been called back to anything, so I'd like to think it works. This is just my way. It doesn't mean to say it's the right way. It's just what I like to do, and I'll try and explain why. When I said about that redundant pipe, pulling it out, if ever you're doing any digging in the ground around your house or wherever, and you find something you know 100% is redundant, I'd pull it out. Because then in the future, well, you need to make that decision whether to pull it out. So that in the future, if you're doing any work, you don't come across anything and you think, oh, what's this for? Is it live or if it's dead? If you come across it and you know it's dead, just take it out in the bit where you are. But you need to make that decision yourself. Right, I'll show you what I've done. And I've only done it this way because I don't want to disturb anything. And the end's all raggy and one thing and another. So let me just show you. So I've made my cap out of chicken wire. Look, my chicken wire goes in there, inside. So I'll concrete all this up. No concrete, I'll put a bit of foam in there. No concrete, I'll go down inside. And that's not going to go anywhere when it's all concreted in. So I know my bung's going to be good. Right, I've got some sand all around my water main thing. I've got my pipe bed in down there. I'm just going to double check the depth for my gas duct now, because I want to stone that trench up, but I don't want to put too much stone in because I need to get the gas service duct in. So I'm just going to go double check on that just to make sure I don't put too much stone in. So I've got my first layer of stone in. I'm just going to give that a whack, and then I need to be digging out down that end for the gas main, because this is the correct depth now. It's 375 in a garden and 450 under a footway. I'm just going to do it 450 down here, and it'll help me at the other end. This is what will happen with my perforated gas pipe. Stoned all up, look, that'll lay in there like that. I'll stick a draw cord through it. I'm just going to cut it to length, get it all sanded and stoned in, and then that's another job done. Got my gas main in, all stoned up. Got my duct in, gas main's all under there. And I'm going to own up. When I connected my water main, I forgot to put my stiffeners in. I need to dig it all out again. It's all under the gas main. Oh, that's a day's work up the spout. My own fault. It is what it is. I'm not going to dig it out today. I'll do it in the morning. Bloody hell. I'm smiling, I feel like crying. Still, it's my own mistake. I did it. Damn it. Damn it. Right. That's tomorrow morning's job. Oh dear. Morning. Another morning at... Oh, my downpipe's fallen down. Look. My temporary downpipe. Now to put that up. Back up again. So after yesterday's fiasco, where I forgot to put the stiffeners in the water main pipe, gonna have to re-excavate all back down there to get to these, to get to my water mains, disconnect everything, put these stiffeners in. So that's now what my task is for today. Wasn't originally going to be my task for today, so I'm going to finish my cup of tea and get on with it. Well, I've got it down there, look, so I need to go turn my water off and do them fittings so I can get to inside of that blue pipe and then put the stiffeners in and put it all back on again. It's only wet because I've just put a cup of water over it just to wash the sand off. These are my normal pipe grips, but I bought these the other week. They're only tiny. I just had a little job for them. But the smaller you go, the more expensive they are. These were nearly 30 quid. But I found them so handy yesterday because I was able to just get my hand in to turn my stop tap for my water main. I haven't got a water main spanner. I've always made them out of some tile battens. So I'd have to make one, but these were just brilliant. Kept it having a little pair of grips sometimes. Get the water turned off. Oh God. God, it sounds like my knees. Yeah. That's all what's in there, and you just turn in that. Right, so the water's off because I've just double checked a tap at the top. Yours will make sure when you turn the water main off. Just go and open a tap just to double check everything it is properly off. So now I'm going to open these two connections, put the stiffeners in these blue pipes. So I'll undo that one first. Well, I'll undo them both, but that one, the pipe will come that way, and then I can slide that one off. And you're also going to make sure you get none of this drops in them open pipes, otherwise you've got all grit and shit and everything all in your water system. So you got to go steady. You know, if I wasn't pretty confident whether that's the wrong thing to do, I'd have dug that stone all the way back, but I'm hoping not to have to do so. I'll just see how I go when I undo these before I move them. If anything drops in, I'll keep them on and I'll dig a lot more out. Right up. I've got my stiffeners. There, they're in. So I'll just reconnect everything back up now. I'll wash some of that grit off them threads. Right, I'm just going to dry them connections before I put water on. Right, I'll go turn the main on now and then just watch this for half an hour. Just make sure there's no weeps or anything like that. Right, so I've just knocked myself up a base. Knocked myself up. I always remember my ex-wife. She once says to me, she says, "Oh, go knock me something up in the kitchen." Next thing the cleaner were pregnant. So I've just knocked myself up a base for this air source heat pump. So this is going to be buried, and then I've got some mesh you put in concrete I'll put in. Then I'm going to stick some rebar, 3 pieces up and 3 there, like fingers sticking up. Then I'm going to make some plinths to sit on this base with the rebar in the middle, and they'll all have a nice chamfered top, because you'll see them, and that's what my air source heat pump will go on. So I've just put some brackets on the outside so that I can just undo it and everything will come away once it's concreted. I've put these pegs in just to use to level it all up so it's all nice and level, and then I put these on to square it all up. I squared it all up when I made it with a square. I'll take them off now, so then it should all be square and level. I've just got a bit of soil or stone just to cover that gap underneath so my concrete don't come out. Job's a good one. Right, so I made my video last night and what did I do? I realised I hadn't made an ending, so I'm just going to quickly make an ending and just show you this air source heat pump base again, just what I did yesterday. I've took the corner pieces of timber off and I've cut them lats down, them 4 lats, so that when I concrete that I can just screed it right along with nothing in my way, so that makes it easy. And let me just show you where I did the water main. I don't know if I did that or not, I can't remember. So that's where I'd stoned up, that's where I had to re-dig back out. So that's your ending, and I hope you like it. So what am I going to do next? Next I'm going to be concreting that air source heat pump, but I need base. I need to order some more gravel and sand and then make me plinths. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video and you maybe learn a little something from it, especially about putting stiffeners in water pipes. So I will see you when I do another update, and thank you very much for watching.